Here in Vumba, it's more like the environment, it's all nature.
What you are seeing behind me is a waterfall in Vumba. What you're seeing over there is King's Courtyard Hotel.
The next 48 hours, I'll be exploring the rooms, eating their best food. Is it going to be easy exploring a hotel? Well, let's find out. I went from being a deferred university student to visiting top-rated hotels in the forest of Vumba, Zimbabwe. Vumba is the only place which was deemed to be the most beautiful place in Africa by Queen Elizabeth in 1953.
I remember that in my heart I was saying, oh God, how is it possible that I can ever even own a property in this place? And I believe that desire is what I carried in my heart. Okay. And ultimately we acquired this property when time and opportunity was presented to us.
I would like to believe and I would like to say that Vumba has got the best weather in the whole of Zimbabwe. Why would I say that? I have my reasons why I'm saying that. You can do whatever you want when you come to a place like this. What I really liked about this place, this hotel, King's Courtyard, is how they are preserving the environment, how they are preserving nature that surrounds them. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what people come for. They want to bond with nature. They want to be surrounded by something like this, which you barely find in cities. This is my breakfast, and it's really amazing. It's really amazing, I won't lie to you. I chose this spot so that I can enjoy my breakfast whilst enjoying the view, the outside view from inside, the outside view of Vumba. It's amazing, I won't lie to you. Oh, I was asking what this is. They told me that it's salted butter.
This is our main restaurant, which also functions as a conference room.
The vintage furniture that we were talking about in other rooms, it's everywhere.
You're seeing it here again, yes. This is the main reception. This is where we receive you when you arrive at King's Courtyard.
People can definitely sit here and enjoy the view.
Yes, especially in the evening when the sun is setting, the very beautiful views of the sunset.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We have a restaurant in Harare, and here we are at your hotel, at another place.
Yeah, we thank God for the opportunity and the place, and everything that is happening around this place.
It's amazing. I mean, yeah. I visited the waterfalls, and the most interesting thing that I've noticed about King's Courtyard Hotel is that the furniture, it's vintage.
Yes.
People love classic things.
Oh, you noticed?
Yeah, I've noticed. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And how everything is based on biblical terms.
Yes. The business community, the agricultural community is appreciative of the work that you are doing in the industry. Yeah. And I am equally appreciative of what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's talk about, when was this hotel established? All right.
The hotel was established in 2020. 2020, but it has been a bit of history and a journey.
Yeah,
yes.
I've noticed.
Yes, in the sense that it didn't start as a hotel.
Okay.
The property, we have two properties that are adjoined to each other.
Okay.
This place, which is the main section of the hotel, as well as the suites that we have up there at Havila. Okay. I think you have had the opportunity to go.
Yes.
These were residential properties that we bought in 2011, and the decision to convert them into a boutique hotel was made just prior to COVID.
So when you were buying this property, did you consider the falls? I went there. There's nature walk here.
Yes.
Everyone who stays here, they are bound to go there. They would want to go there.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about the nature walk?
You know, I would say when we bought the property, we were not even cognitive or aware of what the property really holds.
Really?
You know, a lot of the stuff, even up to now, I'm still discovering the gems that are within this property. Yes, there's a perennial stream that ultimately consummates to become a waterfall.
Yes.
We also have a unique location. You went to Samanga View.
Yes.
Samanga View, where you can even see Mozambique from here.
It's amazing.
So you see the land we are on a mountain. We are really seated on a mountain with valleys. There are quite a number of valleys. Within the 90 hectares that we have in this place, there is a variety of flora, fauna, as well as landscape, which really makes the property exciting to explore when you are walking in the morning, or you are doing your mountain biking, or whatever you're doing. There's so much to explore.
You know, the King's Courtyard, when I heard about the story of Sekuru, when you came to this property, he was here.
Yes.
And you didn't say, because I am now the owner of this place, go. But you see, he was...
Oh, he told you that story?
Yeah, he said, this man is different from other people. I've never seen anything like it. It's really interesting.
The story of this place cannot be told in full without the story of Seguru. Wow. Seguru is an amazing asset to this place, and we desire that God give him more strength, health, and more years to come. You know, it's such a blessing to have, in the sense that when you walk around on this property with him, almost every other inch that you walk, you'll be telling you the history behind the place.
Exactly. We were seeing rubbles of boy skies over.
And he told you that's where he used to stay.
Exactly. I mean, that's amazing. Imagine taking a tour in the forest.
Yes. And even this suite, you know, this suite in the middle, that's where, before we renovated this place, that used to be his official residential place.
Can you imagine? The most amazing thing about this place is the history.
Yes,
The history about this place. You'll be telling you, so this is where I used to stay.
Yes.
And be like, when?
Yes.
1970, something like that. I'll be like, wow.
If it starts going on the colonial history, even the bunkers that we have, which the white folks that used to own this place used to hide when
during the war.
Yes, during the war, when the rockets were being fired from Mozambique, because we're so close to Mozambique.
Exactly.
We're not even more than 20. We're between about 15 k's to go on the Mozambican border. So it's a place full of history and memories.
He was talking about this place was owned by Europeans, like the whole of Vumba.
Yes.
They came, they removed the Africans that were staying, Zimbabweans that were staying in this place.
Yes. Actually, Seguru was born in Vumba. He was born in Vumba. So Vumba, because of its climate, you know, no wonder why the Britons call it the Little Scotland, because it has got the architecture, it has got the landscape, the weather and climate that is so akin to Scotland.
Exactly.
That's why you find, if you go across the other side of the mountain, Chigodora and whatnot, you see the vast difference.
Yes.
This is a the windward side where rains are so prolific. The other side is a bit dry. So here our vegetation is still intact, and the wildlife very much untapped. So Vumba, I believe, is one of those unexplored and untapped gems in Zimbabwe, because of the way the environment is still being protected and maintained by the residents of Vumba.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So, like I mentioned earlier, this property, your hotel, mainly there is vintage classic furniture.
Yes.
Is there going to come a time that you probably, put modern furniture, like that advanced furniture? Maybe, I don't know.
The antique royal feel is the hallmark of King's Courtyard Boutique Hotel. So we would like to have a fusion of furniture, classic classic colonial Victorian, as well as a little bit of modern new, so that it tells you the history as well as where we are going. So we don't believe we're going to change. Our soft furnishings as well as our hard furnishings are one of the most distinguished and most beautiful. If you look at other hotels in the Vumba, we believe that's what makes a difference for us.
Do you face any challenges, having a hotel in Vumba? Any challenge?
In terms of what?
In terms of the location that you are. You are deep in the forest. Do you ever face any challenges?
Not quite. I think instead of looking at it as challenges, it's actually an opportunity, in the sense that there are a lot of wild pigs that run through this property, wild pigs, baboons, as well as one of the unique animals that you see. And it's a very shy animal, especially in these high-rise trees. There is the Samanco monkey. The Samanco monkey is so much. There's quite a number of it in this, especially even this side.
There's a lot of.
It's a shy type of monkey. You can pass through and you won't even see it, but it will be seeing you. It's got some fairy hairs over its face and whatnot. Say that, and it's one of those monkeys, if you've heard, which can do somersaulting in the air. That's the monkey. It's so prevalent in this property.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So.
What are your targeted customers, clientele? Do you want business people?
Of course, we host quite a number of business people, people that are coming to the Vumba for marathon, people that are coming for strategic retreat, people that NGOs, they like this place. They come here for their retreats, for their seminars, churches. They also come here for holidays. So we've got a mixed bag of customers and guests that patronize this place.
This place is amazing.
So we're really looking for people that are looking for luxury, royalty, excellence, and relaxation, away from the busy and hectic life, city life.
Who would not want to be associated with Jesus himself?
Of course, nobody.
Because like the environment, it's amazing.
Amen.
So I want to talk about your life. You gave your life to God.
To Christ, yes.
To Christ, probably around 29 years.
Yes.
So have you ever thought, when you were young, that you'd be here?
Not even. I guess the life that I'm living is beyond the wildest dreams that I ever had. When I was growing up, I was happy to dream that if I have a box sunny, my life is made. But God has got a way of surpassing our expectations.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing because right now everyone is dreaming, if I could have this, if I could have this. I wanted to ask this question. Do you think that life it's all about money?
No, not even. It's not about things. Ultimately you have heard the saying that worship the Creator, not His creation, not just His creation. So I think ultimately, when God empowers us materially and financially, it is actually for a reason, in terms of how are we going to transform the world? How are we going to impact the kingdom of God, the world? How are we going to bring light into darkness? It's not really about materialism, because ultimately materialism will not last forever. But the ideals and the things that we use, material wealth, are the ones that will go beyond this age. Wow. How we use wealth is what matters, not wealth itself.
Not wealth itself.
It's really about expanding the kingdom of God, helping the weak, the poor, the needy. Ultimately, it's about us operating in the stead of Jesus Christ to make a difference to mankind. Wealth in itself has got no value, because God says the silver and gold is mine. Yeah. So ultimately everything belongs to Him. It's what we use and how we use it. Yeah.
This is amazing. Every time that I meet you, I'm always encouraged, and that exposure, it's powerful.
Yeah, thank you.
It's powerful.
Thank you.
I pray that a lot of people would have the same mindset that you have, because the reason why I'm saying this, a lot of people in Africa, they complain like too much. Our ideas are more theoretical rather than practical. So for someone to reach your level, I mean, when you were young, you never thought that you'd be here, but you're dreaming. You dreamed big, and here you are. What is the secret for someone to reach your level?
Look, I'm not even lofty or big-headed about where I am, because I believe there's still so much to be done.
No.
There's still so much to be done. But I think true success, like I told you in the last time that we met, is really about making Jesus at the center, putting Jesus at the center of whatever you do.
Yeah. What are the other things that you'd want to improve at this hotel?
We want to have some presidential suites.
Oh.
And a castle that we put at the Samanga View, which will be overlooking Mozambique. We don't want to overbuild this place, because we still want the environment to be dominated by vegetation, forest, and clean water, streams and whatnot.
Yeah.
But we still want to have a presidential suite.
Why is it that people are not showcasing places like this on social media? We have.
That's why we need people like you.
This is majesty. This is amazing. Why Vumba of all the places?
It's not a coincidence that we are in Vumba.
Yeah.
I grew up probably 20 kilometers out of this place, in Sakuva in Mutare. That's where I was born and bred.
Okay.
That's where I was born and bred. So it's not everybody that who stays in Mutare who has the opportunity to even come to Vumba. So when we were young boys, we had the opportunity around 1992 to pay a visit to Vumba, and it was my first time coming to Vumba, and that journey was so momentous and memorable, such that I remember that in my heart I was saying, oh God, how is it possible that I can ever even own a property in this place? And I believe that desire is what I carried in my heart. Okay. And ultimately, we acquired this property when time and opportunity was presented to us. And I believe, like the Bible says, that God will give you your heart's desires. So Vumba was like a desire fulfilled. Okay. And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yes.
What about the goal, the objectives and values and the mission of this place?
We believe that even as we do business is so intertwined and meshed in things that we believe, to the point of almost being inseparable. So the concept of this boutique hotel, King's Courtyard Boutique Hotel and Suites, was really hinged on our Christian faith, where we are looking around and saying, you know, most hotels, they almost exhibit the character and nature of the founders, the shareholders, and the directors.
Exactly.
And it is almost like a replica of their personality and belief system. So when we started this hotel, we wanted to come up with a family-friendly hotel where you can come with your family, whether it's parents, children, your mother. And we're also wanting to create a drama-free type of elegant, exclusive, royal place where every guest to the hotel will enjoy the space without having to infringe of anyone's space. I think one of the key things was also to make it alcohol-free, even though we allow people to bring their wines if they want to indulge, but we always make sure that our guests, we remind them that they must do it in such a way that it doesn't affect other people's peace. So, and also taking into account that being a family-friendly hotel, we are a smoke and alcohol-free zone, but you find people can consume their own alcohol within their rooms or within their suites, but within the public places.
Okay.
We want to make it in such a way that kids can roam around without any no smoking sign and all those things that can be repugnant to other people. So that was one of the ways we were trying to express our faith. And I think you've noticed that our rooms are also branded and named after the names that were attributed to the Messiah, to Jesus Christ,
the King himself.
Yes. So it's really about Jesus the King. That's why we called it King's Courtyard Vumba. Why?
When did you become a Christian?
I was born again and gave my life to Christ a little bit later in my life. I think I was around 29 years old.
29?
29. That was a bit late.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that has managed to have an impact on me in terms of the way that I look at life,
Okay.
as well as the way that I conduct business.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. It's amazing because at the end of the day, the way you are running this hotel, it's way different from the way other people run their hotels out there. The reason why I'm saying this, other hotels, when you start to bring Christianity, they will be telling you you are going to offend other people, so don't bring that Christianity thing here.
The hotel is not meant to just attract Christians.
Okay.
It's really meant to attract all people of different faiths and backgrounds. But at the end of the day, we are not shy of creating an atmosphere and an environment that endorses what we believe. And we believe that indeed the Christian faith was not just for Christians. It's really meant for the whole world. When Jesus died, he didn't die for Christians. He died for the world.
That's
so ultimately, even those that don't believe, we believe when they come here, because of the atmosphere that we've created, it will give them peace, tranquility, rejuvenation, restoration, because the atmosphere is charged with the presence of peace and joy, and like we say, the presence of Christ is here.
I felt it.
Yeah.
Because like I'm staying in a room that is written King of the Jews. I felt powerful.
If you're watching my videos for the first time, make sure to subscribe and like this video. Most of you guys, you watch my videos without subscribing, but please make sure to subscribe.